Celtics Nation, I'm Unger to the Max coming at you with today's episode of the Sports Room Talk Show. A salute to you. Now, before we get started, if you haven't done so already, make sure you punch that subscribe button like a UFC player and hit the like button with the Judas effect, courtesy of Chris Jericho. Did someone know how high my excitement level was for tonight's game between the Boston Celtics and the Cleveland Cavaliers? I feel like someone knew how high my excitement level was and just decided to zap it or something. That's the only explanation I can think of. Because my excitement level was at like a 12 or so. Because it was the top two teams in the Eastern Conference and a battle of dynamic duos between Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum against Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland. Now, none of that is happening because Donovan Mitchell is out tonight, tomorrow, and Friday. And then the Cavs lost on Sunday night at home against the New York Knicks, which now I officially hate the New York Knicks because, one, they eliminated us from the playoffs last season, and two, we lost to the Knicks on Sunday, even though New York lost Jalen Brunson a minute into the game on Sunday. How the hell did we lose that game? How? Somebody freaking tell me. The Knicks lost their best player. They were still without OG Anunoby and Julius Randle. How the hell did we lose that game? Somebody tell me, please. So, I don't get it. Somebody must have known how excited I was for tonight's game between the Boston Celtics and the Cleveland Cavaliers and tried to zap it. I swear. Because now my excitement level went from like a 12 down to an 8. It's still going to be a great game, but Max Strus is out tonight. Isaac Okoro, game time decision. Karis LeVert, game time decision. So, if we're without Okoro and Karis LeVert, I don't know what we have to offer tonight going against not just the best team in the Eastern Conference, but the best team in the NBA overall. Like, what do we have to offer? Darius Garland, okay, great. Evan Mobley, okay, great. Guess what? Boston has Kristaps Porzingis, Jaylen Brown, Jayson Tatum, Derek White, Sam Hauser, Peyton Pritchard. Yeah. And all we have is, again, Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen. Yeah, I would say advantage Celtics. Last I looked, Boston was either a 7.5 point favorite or an 8-point favorite. But the reason I'm so frustrated about this is not just because of all the reasons I mentioned, which again are the fact that I thought it was going to be the top two teams in the Eastern Conference. And I was really looking forward to seeing Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum go against Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell. On top of that, I feel like Celtics Cavaliers is one of the most underrated rivalries in the NBA. These two teams have played each other 5 times in the playoffs since 2008. That's 2008, 2010, 2015, 2017, and 2018. And they've gone to a Game 7 not once, but twice in 2008 and 2017 or 2018, excuse me. And last season, the Cavaliers took 3 out of 4 against the Celtics. However, 3 of those 4 games went into overtime. So, yes, I would say this is a rivalry. Is it at the level of like a Bulls-Pistons rivalry back in the mid-90s? No. Is it at the level of Cavaliers-Warriors? No. But to say that Celtics-Cavaliers isn't a rivalry, I think you have a screw loose because I genuinely believe that the Boston Celtics and the Cleveland Cavaliers are rivals. So I was so looking forward to this game. I really was. It's Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce bobblehead night, and I've seen reports that Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce are actually going to be at Rocket Mortgage FieldHouse for tonight's game. The game got flexed into TNT, and I will be at Rocket Mortgage FieldHouse tonight for this matchup. It's still going to be a top 3 matchup in the Eastern Conference standings, as the Cavaliers are currently 3rd, thanks to their loss on Sunday against the New York Knicks, and then the Bucks defeating the LA Clippers last night. So, yeah, hopefully we can at least keep it close. Look, I would love to say the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to end the Boston Celtics winning streak, because the Celtics have won 11 straight games. But did you see what the Celtics did to the Golden State Warriors on Sunday? The Celtics did that without Kristaps Porzingis. Boston did that to Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. Yeah. And now tonight, the Celtics are here in Cleveland going against the Cavaliers team that will not have Donovan Mitchell, will not have Max Strus, and we'll see about Karis LeVert and Isaac Okoro. I'm not feeling great. And it's also the first night of a back-to-back, because tomorrow we have to go down to Atlanta to play Trae Young. NBA, will you stop screwing us over with these horrible back-to-backs? Last week, we had to play Kyrie Irving, Luka Doncic, and the Dallas Mavericks at home on a Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, we had to fly to Chicago to play DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls. And now tonight, we have to play Jayson Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and the league's top team in the NBA, the Boston Celtics, at home. And then tomorrow, fly down to Atlanta to play DeJounte Murray, Trae Young, and the Atlanta Hawks. With all kindness, I guess, what the fuck? I don't get it, NBA schedule makers. Why did you screw us over? I genuinely don't understand. But like I said, I will be in attendance for tonight's game between the Boston Celtics and the Cleveland Cavaliers. So I'll be posting some type of vlogs, mostly in-game stuff, but we'll see. Before I get going, huge shout out to Jesse Almeida. He is a huge Boston Celtics fan and a YouTuber like myself. We did a video collaboration last night, to preview tonight's game, so go check that out. But, Jesse, your Celtics, I'm picking them to win. I'm going to say 120 to 104, so not that much of a blowout, but still somewhat of a blowout. I could see Jayson Tatum going for 45 tonight and Jaylen Brown going for 30. Honestly, I really could. So, we'll see. But, yeah, we'll see how it goes.